OSCRE has been developing data specifications for the real estate industry for more than 10 years. Our work brings us into direct contact with real estate professionals, lawyers, service providers and software suppliers who make up the stakeholders in the day-to-day business of real estate. We recognize that some issues cannot be resolved by the creation of specifications alone. Sometimes it needs a helping hand before disparate groups are able to gain the benefit from those standards. As a result, OSCRE will be offering to facilitate what we refer to as interoperability initiatives. You will be able to read documents containing the detail, but in essence, this is about using our industry-wide membership and collaborative approach to firstly act as a lightning rod to collect those painful data-related problems, and then to help stakeholders to investigate and test solutions that utilize standards, whether they be ours or others. We do not see any other body available to the real estate industry as well qualified to do this. OSCRE's first interoperability initiative will be a demonstration project relating to a problem which was identified by OSCRE's Investor Forum, a body which was formed in 2009. In essence, UK owners and their property managers wish to improve the process whereby key property management information is transferred from the originating legal documents to their databases. The present process involves multiple transcriptions and interpretations, which means time-consuming processes which also increase the possibility of error. The situation is further exacerbated by the increasing tendency for owners to need their databases to be updated by lawyers or property managers. This in itself creates the need for management of profiles, security, and a training provision for those external users. The net result of this activity is that there is a great deal of rekeying being done by property managers, and there is a great deal of paper produced by lawyers, much of which does not help improve the situation of accuracy of the information or the efficiency of the process. This occasionally results in information that is held on systems being out of date or inherently inaccurate, or quite simply not trustworthy. And if information is not trustworthy, it is of very little use to the organization. So how can standards help? The concept is very simple. If the document produced by the lawyer also contained data that was usable by property management systems, that data could be used to populate several systems, and therefore there would be no lack of synchronization between them, and we could start to think about how import modules could be constructed in order to absorb that data into those systems with a relatively small amount of manual input in comparison to today's processes. There are essentially three components to this process. The first is form or some other method of creating the data, and the last is the method by which the information is absorbed into the property management systems. And in the middle between the two is a data standard, much of which is already in existence in OSCRE's component library. Before there can be proof that this works, all three need to exist, and this is a chicken and egg problem that needs to be addressed in order to ensure the success of what seems to be an obviously good idea. It's for this reason that OSCRE are promoting the demonstration project. If the consortium are able to arrange for the production of prototype abstract forms or some other form of input, and prototype import modules for the property management systems, the lease abstract specifications can be finalized in conjunction with the prototype suppliers. This should resolve the problem. So what do we do next? Clearly, we need a structure and a process that ensures that the objectives and deliverables are fully understood by both the sponsors, who will be providing the finance, and the participants who will be delivering the demonstration. OSCRE is collaborating with the Open Geospatial Consortium, who have long experience of similar projects with far greater complexity than this. We have access to their documentation and experience. We propose to adopt a process which ensures that sponsors receive value for money and the tangible benefits of time and resource savings that the concept statement proposes. But first, we need non-binding indications of support from the industry. One of the strengths of this project is that there is no new technology needed. It is simply the application of tried and tested techniques. The next few slides are intended to illustrate the degree to which components already exist, and we are simply trying to ensure that they are assembled in the most effective way. If you wish to see the detail or discuss any of these points, please contact us by email or visit the OSCRE website, www.oscre.org. The mock-up form shown here is conceived based on Adobe's PDF format, which permits a degree of interactivity and the application of business rules. This is only one way in which the data could be collected. It does, however, have the benefit of being widely available and generally well understood. Completing such a form will be little different from Word or paper-based templates that are commonly used by legal firms. The person completing the form need not be aware of the simultaneous processes that would be built in. Rules could be applied in the form to ensure that the possibility of incomplete or inconsistent data is dramatically reduced. Most importantly, a completed form would hold a package of OSCRE-compliant XML data that could be used by property management systems for import. Forms can be formatted in a range of ways that would be familiar to individual users and contain the branding of the firms involved. This is a basic function of this type of design work, but does not impact on the underlying presence of XML in the form, which can then be used for the purposes populating data systems. This is an exciting opportunity to bring a step change in efficiency and accuracy to the real estate industry. Please contact us now if you are interested in sponsorship or participating in this initiative. It will make a difference. It is also worth noting that whilst this project focuses on the UK commercial leases, it is envisaged that future projects will deal with other documents and jurisdictions. This means that we can deal with your inquiries now and line up potential future projects. Please contact OSCRE on the email address shown or go via our website.